Let me get rid of this real quick. I read that. So yeah, how you guys doing? Tonight's final thoughts. So we're gonna wait for some people to come in and gonna get going, okay, guys? But we're gonna wait for some people to come in first. You know, it's been a rough day. It really has. It has been a rough day. And I still got work to do. I had to take that nap though, guys. So I do apologize. Um, what's up, Flying 90? Yeah, you were first this time, bro. No, I'm just sitting here waking up. I had to take a nap. And my meds were kicking my butt. That's all I can say. Close that a little. It's getting a little chilly tonight. Naps are amazing. I took a nap today too. Yeah, I got you, man. We're just waiting for a few more people to show up, maybe Jin Jin, and we're gonna start our today's session. There's my Jin Jin. Hi, baby. There's my Jin Jin. The only thing that sucks about doing this is I had to go from regular light to lantern light, and it's a little harsh. The Mexican man is here. Frost is here. All right, we're all here. Cool, man. We got a lot of our regulars in. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. Guys, tonight's final thoughts are on parental supervision. And everybody's guilty of not doing it from time to time, guys. We all have our little issues. Let me see something real quick. Oh, never mind. But we all have our little issues. You want to join so bad, you can join, man. Just sign on up. Just hit the subscribe button. That's all you got to do, man. But anyway, so parental supervision. Yeah, that's what we were getting at. So yeah, guys, we're all, like I said, we're all guilty of being a little, how should I put this? Non-foresighted when it comes to our kids sometimes. And like for instance, today, I had to tear apart a ramp all day long because our little lady went to walk down it and her leg went through it. So we found out we had termites, so I had to tear the whole ramp down. So now my friend can't even get out of the house without one of us picking him up. It's pretty bad. Jai Shireen Krishna. No, I can't say that. Hi, could I get a shout out? Yeah, what up, Evan? What up, John? How y'all doing? And no, I'm not gay. I have a girlfriend. She's actually in the chat. Her name is Jen Jen. But anyhow, yeah, parental supervision, guys. It's something we're all guilty of lacking in from time to time. Mainly I'm talking about people who think YouTube is actually a safe place. I've been accused a few times of, talking with children and everything, but I never say anything bad, guys. I literally teach morals. That's what I teach. I teach morals and I teach togetherness. I teach how to be humble, and that's just what I try to teach. I don't teach anything bad. I teach good morals. And I'd never hurt a kid. But guys, you got to watch what your children are doing. That's all I'm asking. If you got some kids, pay attention to what they watch on YouTube, man. They won't say it. They're going to keep it to themselves, guys. They're not going to say a word. You got to coax it out of them. And that could be kind of difficult sometimes, guys. You ever tried to coax something out of a kid and they didn't want to tell you? Yeah, guys, that's like pulling teeth, and quite frankly, when you have platforms like this, it's just like like that Roblox platform. People can lie about their ages, guys. Easy. I'm 37. I'm not going to lie about my age, you know, and quite frankly, there's no reason why a 37-year-old should be talking to someone that's below the age of 18, not on the internet. And guys, we've got to make sure we keep a little closer eye on our children because I've had a lot of kids pop on here. I had a 4-year-old pop on here today. And I was like, dude, no, 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 no. You got to go, little buddy. It is nothing against you, but you got to go. This is an adult channel. I put my channel to not for children for a reason. And I try to be nice with it. I try to ask them, do you have your parents' permission? If they're over a certain age. If they're over the age of 13, I'll ask them if they have their parents' permission. But if you under the age of 13, man, you need to get out of here or go get your parents to say, yeah, it's not a place for you guys, No, I can't rap. I'm sorry. I can't rap at all. So I can't freestyle. Mainly what I do is, if I'm freestyling anything, it's straight up real poetry, but I can't, I can't rap. Nacho Man in the house. What's up? But, anyway, so yeah, some of these people, they let, electronics watch their kids. So I guess it's not safe. Rufus Blade, if you below the age of 13, go ask your parents. Man, I do put my show for not for kids. And it's because I slip up and cuss every now and then. Sometimes we talk about adult subjects. Sometimes we talk about things that you kids ain't supposed to hear on here. And that's why I've come on here and I wanted to talk about parental supervision. Getting your parents' permission is one thing. If they let you say yes and they leave a comment under my video saying it's okay, then if I see you, you're fine. But I've got to get that comment, guys. And I've yet to get a comment from a parent. So, I ask you guys, driving through Jasper, Texas. Oh, I used to live in Jasper, buddy. It's not as bad as people think. Believe it or not, most of Southeast Texas isn't as bad as people think. It's actually pretty safe out here. It's because a lot of people are doing like what I'm mentioning. There's a lot of parental control out here. There's a lot of parents watching their children. They want to make sure that they're safe, and, it takes some people, working together sometimes to make sure that a child is fully safe. That old saying, takes a village. Well, when I grew up, it was all my uncles, it was my mom, it was my dad, it was my grandmother. Everybody raised us. Everybody had a hand in it. And it took a village to raise us kids. And sometimes you got a good kid, sometimes you got a kid that likes to get into trouble. For instance, if I snuck out the house at night, what's up, Jackson? How you doing? But if you come in, my mom, if I snuck out, my mom knew what I was up to. I was going fishing. That was what I was doing. I was going night fishing. My sister snuck out. She was going to a boy's house, and my mama knew it. So that got her in a lot of trouble. I love you too, my Jin Jin. But yeah, that got her into a buttload of trouble every single time because she'd sneak out of the house to go to parties and stuff like that. I'm just sneaking out to go get a little bit of dinner. I got a midnight snack and I got a craving for some perch. And am I bald? Yes, I am bald. But I'm bald by choice. It's a lot cooler for down here in Southeast Texas. It really honestly is. You know, and I don't mean cool as in what's up. I mean cool as in nah, dude. It's 110 degrees in the shade. So yeah, I wear my hat and I'm bald because of the heat around here. That also works really well in the wintertime. You know, it's water resistant. I love this hat. But anyway, back to the parental controls, guys. You know, they have settings on these websites for a reason. You know, doesn't mean that there isn't predators on the child sites, and there usually is. I mean, that's where they're all located. You know, but what I'm getting at is you don't jump on a man who's just coming on here and expressing his heart. And if a kid jumps on here and he asks them to leave, you know, that's showing courtesy, that's showing respect, not to the child, to the parents, you know, and that is showing respect to the child too, because I don't want the poor little dude to get in any trouble as much as I don't want to get in trouble. Just went fishing and I caught a bluegill stuck on another bluegill. It was hooked together. Oh, wow. That's a rare situation. I was fishing one time, was reeling in my empty hook, and I caught a perch that big by hooking him in the belly. I didn't even know I did it. But that was a once in a lifetime thing. I put him on the hook and tossed him out there and used it for bait. But anyway, you know, you also have these situations where people get angry at small content creators like me and motorsports and a few others. You know, they get angry at us like it's our fault. You know, guys, if you want to be mad at somebody, listen to some of the music your kids listen to. You know, I mean, I'm sorry. I've listened to some of the music my niece listens to, and my jaw hits the floor because she's listening to songs that say F you and go party and all that kind of stuff. You know, she's listening to music that's not meant for children, guys, but it's marketed to kids. And that's wrong. All right. What happened when you were a kid that had the parental advisory sticker on it, you know, where you couldn't buy it if you weren't a certain age? But no, you know, instead they advertise it all over the place for children, you know, and that's wrong, guys. We need to protect our kids. We need to watch after our children. We need to make sure they're safe. And when we do stuff like let them get onto websites like YouTube on our phones, we're not thinking about the consequences, guys. You know, there's videos on here that are terrifying. You know, my niece got in trouble the other day because she decided she was going to scare her little brother. So she went on to an adult account on YouTube and started showing him terrifying videos. So we had to jump on her about that too, you know, because we wouldn't have found it out, and if I wouldn't have stumbled across her account, you know, and she was making little videos. Little girl's only 10 years old. No. You know, guys, you shouldn't be on a platform like this if you're 10. You shouldn't be on a platform like this if you're 13. You know, watching music videos, stuff like that, that's cool. But listening to rap, watching rap music videos, stuff like that, you know, I wouldn't even condone some of my music, and some of my music isn't so bad, you know, but, you know, you still got fighting and violence in some of mine, you know, because I'm a metalhead, you know, and I wouldn't let my niece listen to any of my music. If I'm putting on any music for my niece, it's Lindsey Sterling, you know, something with a violin, you know, something that's pretty, you know. Oh yeah, somewhere you could throw them headphones on and dance, you know. And that's what she likes to do. She loves to dance. So I put on good music for her to dance to that doesn't have any lyrics in it whatsoever. And Christian rapper, okay. That's actually kind of cool, Frost. I couldn't rap if I to save my life. I can't speak that fast. I have a speech impediment. But to be fair, I kind of do. Hello there, Fafu. How you doing, man? Um, but yeah, man, to have a 4-year-old on here when it's clearly put to not for children. What? You know, and he's like, hold on, let me go get my mommy's permission. And his mom came on here and was like, I'm sorry, my son can't watch you. I watched you for a few minutes. You talk about too grown up of a subject. And I said, thank you, ma'am, for responding. You know, that was what I wanted to see. That little 4-year-old actually did what he was told to do. But, you know, you don't see that very often. A lot of times they'll just be like, well, I'm just going to sit here. Well, I got my parents' permission. Well, it's okay. No, guys. It's not okay. You're lucky you stumbled across me. You know, if you'd have stumbled across some of these people are on here doing drugs. You know, and no, you can't do that in front of a camera, especially not on a platform where there could be children around. You know, and like I said, a lot of these people will come on here and they'll act like they're grown adults because they're on a grown adult site. I mean, on a grown adult's phone. And they can cause a lot of problems. Yeah, kids shouldn't watch stuff that's for adults. Oh, yeah. My girlfriend's nephew is 6 and he can barely read. I think that 4-year-old was full of it. You know what? You're probably right, Flying 90. But I didn't want to take the risk. You know what I mean? I did not want to take the risk. You know, I'm pretty sure that lady that was trying to get me shut down beforehand is sending people in here to pretend to be children to try to catch me to slip up. But she don't realize I don't slip up when it comes down to something like that. Better safe than sorry, though, Clint. Heck yeah, Flying 90. You know, Flight 90, that's always good. Morning Mojo. Yes, my morning mojo with me and my Jin. You know, I can't believe how well that's going. You know, there was a lot of thoughts running through my head whenever I decided to get with Jen, and all of them were good. And it's worked out really well. You know, I haven't met her in real life, but we video chatted and all that stuff. And I know you're here, my love. I was just waiting for you to respond. But we've been doing great, you know, guys. We talk every day, all day, as long as I'm not sleeping. Oh yeah, thanks for liking Morning Mojo there, man. It's so much fun to have Jen on here, you know, and my Jen and me, we try to keep everything PG. Now, my Jen, whenever I'm rattling on here, because I talk a little bit more than she does, because she's shy, you know, she'll take and she'll review all my comments and everything like that. She'll make sure no children show up. You know, she's really good at that. Oh, way better than both of our last relationship, honey girl. You know, that was a nightmare. That was an absolute nightmare. But anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, guys, that we're making it too easy for somebody who actually wants to get a hold of our kids. We're making it too easy for somebody who actually wants to do something, you know, and that's not cool. You know, that's not awesome at all, you know. Oh, thank you, Nacho. Isn't it though, Jen? That was sweet. What's up, JB? How you doing? I think that's Amber Bryant is JB. But anyway, guys, you know, that's what I'm getting at. You know, like when we were kids, you know, you had those little parental advisory and you had the rating system. And I remember if you were 13, you tried to grab a PG-13 movie, yeah, good luck buying that thing, because usually whoever was behind the counter wasn't going to let you do it, even though you were of age to watch it. You know, buying an adult record, nah. You bought the parental advisory one, and like every other word was edited, and your kids were mad as they could be because they couldn't get the radio version. You know, but guys, that's how it should be. That's how it's supposed to be. They need to wait till they get older. Boxing kudos. Hey man, how you doing, Angel 420? Everything's going great, guys. I'm sitting here talking about parental supervision. You know, I've had a few kids come on here, and guys, that's parents' fault. That's not mine. You know, I ask them to go, but if they choose to stay, guys, all I can do is block them, and they'll go turn around, they'll go create another account, and they'll come back. I've watched them do it. You know, they'll add an extra letter, and then that's it. Kids are smart nowadays, so we've got to learn how to be smarter than a child. And for some of us who aren't very technologically inclined, like myself, that's a tiny bit difficult. You just got to catch the little bugger. And when you do, you better hope that you caught him at the right one. I'm doing good, relaxing. I had a rough day, but I'm now at home. It's a lot better. Okay. Clint, when viewers and you meet up, can we do a camping trip? And I love you too, my Jen. Actually, man, camping trip wouldn't be a bad idea. That's kind of cool, you know. Might think about doing that one day. Find an area and tell everybody where it's at, and say, "Hey, come camping." You know, might try it out at Lake Tejas, which has slides and used to have high dives on it. I don't know if it still does, but good for fishing, good for swimming, good for all around fun. Oh, I'm doing good, Scarab. How you doing, Bubba? You know, no, it's just we're talking about parental supervision. Oh yeah, camping is always a blast. But yeah, guys, when your kid starts walking around and starts singing, well, fuck you and fuck you, F you, F your sister too, and all that. Whose fault is it? It's not the kids. You gonna jump on the kids and act like it is, but you didn't pay attention. That's how it works. You didn't pay attention. You got to pay attention to the songs they listen to. And, here at our house, we literally choose their stuff on YouTube for them. If they're going to watch YouTube, an adult is in the room and they're watching their YouTube with them. And it always... Oh, thank you, Amber, or thank you, JB. But yeah, it's an amazing thing if you can actually be able to get your kids to not do something wrong. They're going to. They're going to irk on your nerves. They're going to want to watch stuff they're not supposed to. They're going to try to do things they're not allowed. It's just how the world works, guys. It's just how kids work. I don't cuss, I just go to God and I try not to cuss, but I do. Squeeze a ball. That's not bad. The reason why I'm actually rubbing my hand is because it's hard for you guys to see. But that knot right there that's moving is a tumor. And squeezing a ball doesn't feel good. Music too, just saying. Oh, yes, it is very much the type of music. For instance, and I'm not saying make your kids listen to the Wiggles till they're freaking 13. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying make sure the music's age appropriate, guys. Ozzy Osbourne is age appropriate for most ages. He doesn't cuss or say anything bad. Another good one would be Journey. Journey has some great songs for kids. That they can listen to, have a lot of Don't Stop Believing, guys. One of the most motivational songs on the planet. Introduce that song to your kids. What a Feeling, by Boston. Introduce that song. You know, don't no Pink Floyd. No Pink Floyd. just no Pink Floyd, guys. Mom introduced me to Pink Floyd and probably shouldn't have. But yeah, no Pink Floyd. POD is a very good group. I remember listening to them growing up. They weren't bad. Linkin Park's not a bad band to listen to, for Christ's sake. It's just a little adult. You let them listen to them when they're like, around 13 or so. But guys, this letting your kids listen to Cardi B and letting them Kids Bop got themselves shut down because they tried to instigate a Cardi B song. They tried to turn it into Water Bottle. We all know which song it is. WAP. They tried to turn that into a kid's song. There's no way you can turn that into a kid's song. It's impossible. And why no Pink Floyd? Because, bro, Pink Floyd is all one drug trip, brother. Pink Floyd is literally just one big giant acid trip. Cardi B's some kind of, are you asking who Pink Floyd is? Because if you asking who Pink Floyd is, you need an education. Wait a second on Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon was incredible. No, I trust me, I got you. My mom used to put me to sleep to Queen and Pink Floyd album. She had the Queen album from the Highlander movie, and she would put me to sleep to that. And she had the album for The Wall, and she'd put us to sleep with it. Oh, yeah. I can't stand Cardi B's either. Water Bottle's original song is called WAP, which stands for Wet. I'm not going to say it. Look it up. Let's just say it's not a good song. Like, the song is strictly about one action and one action only, and it is not going to be mentioned on this channel. I know you're not knocking them. No. Kiss is actually a good band now. Grew up listening to Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, ZZ Top, Def Leppard, and turned out okay. No, Flight 90. Those are the bands I'm talking about letting people listen to. Those are the bands I'm talking about that are age appropriate for all ages. There's not much in those bands that talks about anything bad. What I'm talking about is some of our modern bands. We have became a party nation. We have became a nation where our pastime is no longer baseball. Our passion is no longer. Let's see. It's no longer being good, decent folk. Our passion now is money. Our passion now is fame. Our passion now is clout. And no, guys, we're teaching our kids that. We need to get away from that. We need to bring them away from clout. We need to bring them away from all this negativity that's going on now today, guys. Because I'm telling you, my niece was like, my friend at school has a YouTube account. And I was like, no, he's not. And he can't have a YouTube account. He's 9 years old. He's like, no, he has a YouTube account. And she showed me, and that little dude's on there cussing and rapping and everything like that. His best. Now, he can rap fast, and he can throw the words together. But he is 9 years old, and he's cussing and talking about F you, mama, and stuff like that. That's not right, guys. That's not right. If you don't listen to High Lung, you're missing out. Oh, man, you liked him? They are a really good band, dude. That gets a serious beat after a minute. Like it makes you want to get up and dance on some of them. But the good news about Heilung is those songs are poetry. They're literally Viking poems, meant to either bring you into battle, bring you back from battle, or for celebration. So Heilung is a great band. Plus you kids won't understand half the words they're saying anyway, because they're speaking in Old Norse. I'm ready to climb aboard a long ship and sail the seven seas. Oh yeah, man. I love Heilong. It's a great band. I listen to them a lot when I need meditation. We've hit our 30-minute mark, so now's the chill time. And Shuck, what are you whining about? I'm already upset at you for drinking my water when I came in here. Like that was the first thing you did, was you immediately decided to drink my water. I am without water now because of you, butthead. My mother played at the park one time and they said some 5-year-old was cussing like crazy, and I'm like, kids shouldn't cuss like that, especially if they're 5. Yeah, I've seen thank you, my love, Jen. I've seen some people take and let their kids run wild. A good example has been what we've had to deal with my nephew Chance. His dad literally lets him do whatever he wants to do. He's able to run around without getting in trouble. He's able to eat all the junk food he wants. He's able to watch whatever TV shows he wants. He's literally left alone to be free. Nothing wrong with that when you're grown. There's a lot wrong with that whenever you're 8. And yeah, that's not good. Because honestly, he doesn't listen. When he gets in trouble, he just because he knows that if he ignores you, he can claim he doesn't know. He knows that if he ignores you and he doesn't listen to you, he can claim the fact that he didn't hear you. Kids do that, guys. And we got to put up with that. So, yeah. So his dad ended up deciding he wanted him back. So he's moving back to his father's, which no big deal. Every boy should be around his dad. He really should. Every girl should be around a father figure as well. Every child should have a father figure in their life. That's it for sure. We used to have father figures on TV for single kids, like I had mentioned before, now we've got people that are, just, we got a bunch of Will Ferrells and, just idiotic people out there making stupid comedy. And these kids think that it's the funniest thing in the world. When I'm sitting here going, really, a guy shoving a steak knife into his leg because he thinks he's paralyzed is funny? My friend can't even watch that show because of that scene. My friend is paralyzed, cannot watch that movie because of that. Because it triggers him every single time. It makes him think of his car wreck. And this guy makes light of the subject. And that's why I really can't stand Will Ferrell movies or anything like that. I don't like the New Day comedies. Tyler Perry and Medea gets kind of funny because my house was Medea, only we were all white. We were all white and we all lived about the same way Medea did. Grandma even carried around a Colt 45 Peacemaker. And trust me, she could blow your hat off without even skimming your head. She was bad. Yes, Will Ferrell sucks. I hate his shows. Oh my God, I'd rather pull teeth than watch a Will Ferrell movie. I'll admit there's 2 that I'll watch. There's 2. And that's Old School And I can't remember the other one, but it's because Will Ferrell's not the main character. Will Ferrell's just a side character, so he only pops up every now and then, which honestly is great for him. The man should not make movies. He makes terrible movies. Medea is funny. Is Jin Jin and Flight 90 the only moderators? No, I have 5 others. It's just Jin Jin and Flight 90 are the ones that show up. They're the ones that show up, but Motorsports is usually busy. And I haven't heard from Ghost for a while. And I'd forgotten who my first moderator was. They hadn't showed up in a hot minute. I'm sorry, Ariana. I did not see your comments. Let me go back and look. Big green smiley face. Sweetie, your comments have been deleted. Are you too young? Is that why I haven't seen you? Because, Ariana, I haven't seen a single one of your comments, and I just scrolled up to the top. So, go on ahead and relieve your comment if somebody's been deleting it. I'm sorry. But anyway, and I love you too, my Jin Jin. Jin Jin's my girlfriend for everybody who's new here. So if you hear me being a little frou-frou-frilly, get over it. But anyhow, guys, final thoughts tonight. I thought a lot about it. And I had a lot more to say, but I always only do the first 30 minutes, and then I give the last 30 minutes for a hangout session and just a chill and Q&A. And I am itchy. I got a mosquito bite. Shuck, go on, baby. You bugging me. I'll take care of it here in a minute. He's wanting to go back over to the other house. He likes it better over there. We're only spending an hour over here, so no big deal. But oh yeah, dude, welcome to Southeast Texas. The state area, or the area state freaking bird is the mosquito. Okay, they can carry you off. They bite right through a Carhartt jacket. Freaking pterodactyls coming at you. But they're freaking huge around here, man. And some of them can feel like a wasp stinging you, dude. Just, ow, what the heck? And it's just a bug. But unfortunately, we need mosquitoes. So we can't get rid of them. Just for final thoughts on the final thoughts, it's sad that parents just give their kids a tablet or a phone and shut them up and entertain them instead of actually parenting them. You know what? You're right, Flight 90. That is a good final thought for the final thought. The fact that parents are giving their kids electronic devices instead of giving them baseballs, footballs, basketballs, hell, foam swords, if that's what he's into. Let him go out and play. Make him go out and play if he don't want to. No offense, there wasn't nothing wrong with us getting kicked out of the house in the afternoon, because we would wake up with our bowl of cereal, be munching it down, watching, the latest cartoon on TV. And then as soon as cartoons was over, you bet your bottom our parents threw us out the house. We were drinking out the water hose instead of going inside to get a glass of water. We was running around barefoot half the time, climbing trees, running through the woods, swimming through the creeks, the swimming hole whenever we wanted. That was life, guys. That was fun. And nowadays, my nephew, if you let him, would never move himself from that couch and would just sit there and watch YouTube all day. He will call you to bring him his food. He will call you to bring him something to drink. And I mean, expect it from you. Like, he'll be like, Uncle Gator. I'll walk in there and be like, I want a drink. Okay, get up and make it. I don't want to. Sounds like you ain't getting a drink. And I'd walk back into the other room. Yeah, fun times. But I'd turn around, walk back into the room and be like, sounds like you ain't getting a drink, buddy. You're 8 years old. You can get your own drink. And sure enough, he'll get mad about it and he'll throw a fit. We can't raise kids to be that way anymore, guys. And my sister did not raise this child to be this way. This is all one parent's doing. So both parents have to be on the same page or it won't work. Your leg ain't broken. Exactly. Your leg ain't broken. That's what we used to get. Are your legs broke? Is your back broke? You know, is there something preventing you from getting up off of your ass and going and doing it yourself? No? Okay, go do it. You know, that was us. You know, we didn't ask our parents for a glass of water, or especially damn sure didn't demand it because they were like, okay, you gonna demand a glass of water out of me? I'm gonna demand a piece out of your ass, you know, and we got it. You know, we got a butt whooping, man. And there was nothing wrong with a good old fashioned butt whooping. You know, as long as the parent tailors their strength to the child. Don't leave bruises everywhere all over the kid. Don't slap him around, you know. Don't cuss and scream at him. Just simply be like, hey, dude, don't. Look, you brought this on yourself. Give him his butt whooping and then explain to him why he got his butt whooped and then send him out. And 9 times out of 10, that works. You know, that worked for me for every child I've ever raised. And now we've hit chance. That boy tests every bit of patience that a saint would have. I love him to death, but sometimes you just want to go, "Ugh," you know, like, but you can't because he's a kiddo. But you know, that's what kids do. They drive you nuts. They make you want to rip your hair out. You know, in this case, I'd rip my beard out, but I like my beard. But yeah, that's just kids. You know, that's kids for you, and they're going to do what you don't want them to do. So yeah, that's the end of the final thoughts on that. Just guys, remember, they're always going to do what they want, whether you tell them to or not. They're gonna do as they want. So you got to pay attention, got to moderate. You know, and that's probably the best thing on the planet is to moderate for your kids because you can show them the proper morals and everything. Because we're losing we're losing morality, we're losing fidelity, we're losing, you know, courtesy, we're losing kindness, we're losing all these things, man. Hell, we're even losing modesty. Since when was a 12-year-old allowed to dress like she was a, you know, 25-year-old hooker? You know, but we got clothes like that for them now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, if you say no, they're going to do it behind your back. Exactly. So, guys, monitor what your kids watch. Monitor the music they listen to. Monitor their video games, you know, because sometimes video games aren't for kids. Because I know a buddy of mine who bought a video game that he thought was he bought Elden Ring for his 13-year-old kid. And no, there's nudity and all other kinds of crap in there. No, that is not a show for a child or a game for a child. You know, it's like the mom who tried to sue Seth Rogen for Sausage Party. He made Sausage Party. She bought the video for her kids. And instead of watching it before giving it to her children, she just gave it to her kids. Guys, have y'all seen Sausage Party? That is the worst show for a child ever. Okay? You might as well just handed that kid their first porn. You know, it was bad. And watching that mom blame a man for her negligence was ridiculous. Yeah, it's super raunchy, guys. If you ain't never seen Sausage Party, I'm telling you right now, do not let anybody below the age of 18 watch that show. Do not let a single person below the 18 years of age watch that show. Get him out the door or give him chores. There you go. Yep. Yeah, that movie was pretty stupid, my Jen. That's what I'm saying. You don't let kids watch that. And they didn't advertise that it was not a kid's show either, guys. Everybody was thinking, yay, Seth Rogen made a cartoon. I could go sit down and watch it with my kids. They got there and they're like, you know, because they didn't know what was going on. That was like what happened with Deadpool. They're like, this is a superhero movie. No, this is a Deadpool movie. There is a difference. Send them my way and we can go for a run. There you go, man. Take them running. If half of them would run. I mean, I can't say much. I'm not a runner. I'm a stand my ground person. But and it's mainly because I have short legs and no running in me, just no, I'm a heavy dude with short legs. It just doesn't work right. And I'm sure Flight 90's got them long gazelle strides, so no way in hell am I keeping up with him. I don't know, dude, but I'm pretty sure you're faster than me because I am slow and built like a tank. We are the tortoise and the hare, brother. Okay. Oh man, you guys, if you haven't checked out Flight 90 yet, you got to go check him out. And yeah, we are the same height, man. But Flight 90 is awesome. He does great videos. He starts out every morning with Buenos freaking dias, everybody. So he's got this energy to him, guys. He's real fun to be around. He's a great guy. I'm all torso. Dude, then you lean in or something because ain't no way in hell I'm running 100 miles. No. I will steal a horse. Hell, I'll steal a pig and ride it first. But no way in hell is my happy ass running that far. It's the angles make me look like I have long legs. I got you, brother. No, I do not have long legs. I am short and stumpy. I'm the dad from Corpse Bride. No, I'm not that short. And thank God I'm not built like a toad frog. But whew, damn. Good. Thank you, Flight 90. I needed that good for a minute. The main reason why I came on here to do that rant for so long, guys, and to revisit the parental control thing was, guys, I got jumped on again. And I told this lady and told this lady and told this lady, look, your kid brought the phone to you to get permission to watch me. You said no. I won't let him in the chat anymore. It's that easy. No, it had to be my fault. It had to be all on me. And I'm just sitting there looking at my phone like, can you shut up, lady? Just give me 5 minutes. Well, finally she calms down. And she was like, have you even been listening to me? And even put in the face, and I was like, no. Not really, ma'am. I listened to your concerns, but I haven't listened to you for the past hour. And the reason being is because you have no argument. You have no room to stand on. And boy, that set her off for another 30 minutes. It's a good thing I just quit talking to her. But guys, she was so mad because her 15-year-old daughter was watching me. 15 years old, they know some of what the world's going through. At that point, I don't mind it. But you still better get your parents' permission. And she did what I said. She took her phone to her parents to get permission. And her mama threw a fit because she was watching a 37-year-old bearded man. Guys, we got to stop learning how to judge people by their covers. We got to start looking at what's on the inside. Because, some people that are good people get sent to jail. And then they come out bad people because they had no choice but to become a bad person to survive. Guys. So we got to be a little nicer to some of our people around here. We're hitting the 49-minute mark, guys. We're almost done with tonight. It's been amazing. I thank you all for showing up. We had 25 viewers in here at one point. Maybe one of these days I'll get them numbers up to more than 8 or 9. Maybe one of these days we'll hit the double digits when it comes down to viewers and keep them. But for right now, I know I'm just getting started. Here in the last 10 minutes, I just want to say, guys, Frost, Flight, Jen, especially you, my Jen. Y'all are all amazing. Or they come out of jail because of false claims and they aren't able to get a job because of a terrible person. That's right, Flight 90. That is. I went to high school. And this is a really true story, guys. I tell true stories on here, but this one breaks my heart. This was a friend of mine. I went to school with him. He was a great kid, wonderful young man, and never did anything wrong. Decided to start dating a girl that he thought was pretty. She was popular. Well, when it come down to it, he refused to have sex before marriage, guys, because he was so deep into his faith. And yet, when she demanded that he give up his V card, and he said no, she turned around and went straight to her parents and claimed rape. And you know what? My friend is still in jail to this day. He's still in jail to this day. He gets out in another 10 years. But when he finally gets out, he can't get married. He can't get a job anywhere where there's children. That's everywhere. He literally is going to be looking at living in his mom's, garage for the rest of his days. And it's all because he made the mistake of telling one girl that he liked her and he didn't want to go that far yet. And guys, she ruined his life forever. Our friends that were girls got her back, though. Try to go get morning mojo, but I'm a heavy sleeper and hard to wake up. I got you, Nacho, man. I got you, buddy. I'm a hard person to wake up myself. That's how come, they were like, dude, it's 9:30. Get up and take your meds. And I was like, I got to do tonight's final thoughts. I was running all over the place trying to get everything together. So, yeah, guys, sometimes it can be a bit of a rush and grab, but it is what it is. Sometimes your body just needs the sleep. Literally, your body is telling you need it. And that's the reason why you can't stay awake. In my case, it's medication. It's literally telling me, hey, look, you're about to you're trying to hallucinate. Your medication's kicking in. We're going to put you to sleep. And that's literally what it does. Guys, that's what it's designed to do. If I'm about to hallucinate, my medication puts me to sleep. And so I apologize for being 30 minutes late on here, guys. I'm actually about to end this because it has been, a little late. What's up, Scarab? Cling Gauge. It's Clint, not Cling. Thank you, man. Thank you. I try to be a better person each and every day. I try to be better for everyone around me. I try to show the world an example of how to be. And it's not easy. I don't know how religious figures throughout history did it. I don't know how they were able to just make it happen. But we're going to see what we can do. We're going to see what changes we can rock. Because I hope, with all my hope, that one day this corporation, this organization, the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum, will be something known and will be a great, grand organization that will help everybody. I'm looking to be the next Red Cross. I'm looking to be the next Mother Teresa, but helping everyone. Except I'm not a cranky old lady. Because Mother Teresa, although she helped everybody and she was a very, very good woman, she was very crabby there towards the end, according to historical evidence. But anyway, guys, We're about 5 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. We're about 5 minutes to the end of the show, and just like Frida, but we're about 5 minutes till the end of the show, and guys, I'm tired. I ripped the ramp apart today, and I still got work to do. So I thank you all for showing up. You're always the best. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Jen, I love you, sweetie. I'll talk to you in just a few minutes. I ain't got anything major to do anymore, so we're good. I'm just doing laundry again. So, guys, everybody, y'all have a wonderful night. It's been a great day. Thank you, Flight 90. Thank you, Nacho Man. Thank you, Scarab. Thank you all for showing up. The show is you guys. It's not me. Y'all just sitting here listening to an old man talk in the background. Y'all are the show. All right. Peace out, guys. Love y'all. Love you, mama. Love you, papa. Love yourself. Be kind and always find a way to help, guys. This is the Gator signing out, and I'll talk to you guys later.